टिळकनगर शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडळ लोकमान्य गुरुकुल टिळकनगर शिक्षण प्रसार इंग्लिश बालभारती स्टँडर्ड 7 टिळकनगर शिक्षण प्रसार Hello dear students, I am Mrs. Pradnya Karpade, English teacher. Today we are going to start a new lesson number 3.6, Think Before You Speak. Children, in my last video we have learned about this lesson and one story of a young man who had hurt his friend with his harsh word, and he was worried that he might lose his friend. He goes to a wise man who teaches him a lesson that words spoken are like a scattered bits of paper thrown out in the wind, easy to blow but difficult to collect. In this video, we get advice of Socrates. In the end of Nels, the message quite forcefully that Socrates once told his disciples that when you wish to speak and ask three questions, if the answer to all them is yes, then go ahead and speak. And which are these three questions? Just learn from this video. Socrates was one of the wisest men of the ancient world. Many were of the youths whose lives in influence of for the better. Socrates counsel his disciple. Counsel means advice or guided. His disciple means his students to keep their mouths always shut and speak only when absolutely necessary. जेव्हा अत्यंत गरज असेल, आवश्यक असेल तेव्हाच बोला, नाहीतर बोलू नका. एकही शब्द बोलायचं नाही. Oh, wise one, how many we know when it is right to speak? They ask him. So, student, because of curiosity, they ask him, Oh, wise man, when we know this is the right time to speak? Then the Socrates gave them a very beautiful answer that open your mouth to speak only after you have asked yourself a three questions. जेव्हा केव्हाही बोलत असताना आपल्या स्वतःला तीन प्रश्न विचारायचे. And if you receive an affirmative answer to each of these three questions, replied the Socrates, that time only you are going to speak or utter a single word. And what are the three questions? The first question we must ask ourselves before we speak is it true? पहिला प्रश्न आहे, हे खरं आहे का? If you are not sure about the veracity of what we are saying, veracity means the truth. If we are not sure that whichever we are going to ask, is it true that what we are asking? It is better that we do not utter a word. When we utter a word carelessly, we ourselves become a transmitter of untruth. Whenever we are going to speak a word, first of all, ask ourselves, is it true? And if you know, surely if you know, is it true? Then only speak. If it is not, then you are the responsible for the transmitter of a untruth. Transmitter means a person who spreads something, in this case untruth. म्हणजे अफवा पसरवण्यासारखं ते होईल, जे सत्य नाही आहे. सत्य आहे त्याची खात्री करून घ्या आणि मगच ते शब्द बाहेर टाका किंवा बोला. The second question is asked to is it pleasant? Many are the empty remarks and vain statements that people make idleness of hurt others. It is better that these unpleasant words remain unspoken. When? When means useless. Always ask a second question to yourself that is it pleasant? If you are asking anything or if you want to ask anything or say and said anything to the others, first of all ask yourself that whichever you are going to ask him, is it a pleasant, or because of your words no one will hurt? So is it better that this unpleasant word which the others will hurt, you will not spoke, it's remain unspoken? The third question, according to the Socrates, is it useful? Is our statement going to benefit the listener? Is it useful? जे आपण बोलणार आहोत ते दुसऱ्याच्या उपयोगाचं आहे का? जे लिस्नर जो ऐकणार आहे त्याच्या उपयोगाचं आहे का? Will our words bring comfort to someone? Are we likely to help someone with what we say? Only in that case should we go ahead and speak. आणि जर ते दुसऱ्याच्या उपयोगाचे असतील तरच बोला, तरच ते शब्द वापरा. Otherwise, no need to speak a single word which is not true, which is not give a pleasant to other, and which is not useful for the other. If it is untruth, if it is unpleasant word, if it is not useful to other, it's remain to unspoken. So this is the great message we get from this lesson, that this is the practical tip on how one can earn respect, happy relationship and peace of mind by speaking less and only when needed, that time only speak. So we get a beautiful message from this lesson to keep in our mind, and in our future also it is very useful. So here our lesson end.